Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the sport of kings. Coming up, 2 3-year-olds raise their stocks ahead of the Jamaica Guineas Classics later this month with majestic wins at Caymanas Park. Trinidad Tobago has the return of thoroughbred horse racing at Santa Rosa Park, and guess who stars the show? Plus a fighting victory for the favourite in the Irish Derby. Our first stop, Jamaica's Caymanas Park, where the outstanding gelding Mahogany was the one horse in Saturday's restricted stakes feature under jockey Dane Dawkins, leading a 9-horse field onto the track. Mahogany an even money bet for the 5.5 furlong sprint that was widely expected to be a 2-horse race between Ian Prasad's Mahogany and the 7-horse England's Rose, the 1-2 favourite from the barn of Wayne da Costa. The next best supported in a field reduced to 8 with number 4 Roy Rogers scratched, number 9 Nipster at 9-1 odds. Here's Brian Rickman's call.
There are. Fair start. Eagle 1 just missed it. She's a hit as expected, goes blasting away for that lead. Formal fashion chasing on the outside with England's Rose. Father Patrick right with that group. Mahogany moving down against the rail. 2 lengths back to solid approach as they arrive at the half mile. Nipster races toward the back of the field with Uncle Polly, and Eagle 1 is left last. They run toward the final 3, and She's a Hit continues to lead them, showing up by some 3 lengths. Mahogany now finding a gear and beginning to gain as they're about to arrive at the 5/16th. England's Rose is right there on the premises. Father Patrick will come into the lane wide, but it is She's a Hit who has that lead. Mahogany now right against the fence and accelerating, and Mahogany now takes charge. She's a Hit has to be fading. Father Patrick is toward the outside. England's Rose has catching up to do, but it is Mahogany and Dane Dawkins who continue to lead. Father Patrick running a big one, but left 3 lengths down on the outside. Mahogany full of class. It is Mahogany and Dane Dawkins. He'll have his second win on the card. They take it by almost 4 over Father Patrick.
The 26-year-old jockey Dane Dawkins, a few left-hand cracks of the whip ensures that this smart gelding, who he has never lost with, stays in control for a 4th win in a row. The 1-2 favourite England's Rose beaten into 3rd spot as Mahogany at even money scores by 4 1/4 lengths, clocking 1 minute 6 seconds even for the 5.5 furlong sprint after splits of 22-3 by 45-4. The 22-1 bet Father Patrick second in a 1-2 finish for trainer Ian Prasad, who got emphatic answers about the gelding's well-being after an early season virus and the lengthy COVID-19 racing shutdown.
Well, from today, I think we can rule out the virus. From today, I think we can continue to congratulate Dane Dawkins, who has done a great job on him. 4 wins in a row. Can't ask for much more.
Mahogany is undefeated since being gelded and is now widely regarded as the favourite, along with Wow Wow, for the 2,000 guineas set for the 26th of July. And just as impressive as Mahogany looked in his tune-up for the Colson Geldings Guineas was Gareth Sabrati's filly Another Affair, who completely flattened her rivals in the restricted allowance 10th race on Saturday, going gate to wire for champion owner Mike Cross.
The leaders now quicken up, leaving the half-mile marker. Suasion is in between horses. Green Gold Rush looks to have been checked badly. There goes Fake News and Tomahawk. Sen City now also beginning a run at this stage. My Time Now is next, and Mr. LFCH looks to have broken down and is at the back of the field and stopped racing. They're coming into the lane. It's Another Affair out in front, stepping just off the rail, 1/4 mile to run. Another Affair pouring it on at this stage with 3/16 remaining, having a clear lead. King Arthur under the stick, trying to close up with Glock down against the rail. No work permit in the middle along with Alexa's Lodge, but up front it's Another Affair beginning to spread eagle the field. A 16th to run. Another Affair and Dane Dawkins. They didn't have another win. Dane Dawkins is 3rd on the card. Another Affair cruises in to win by 9 or more.
Confidently handled by Dane Dawkins, who had a triple on the afternoon. This filly by Nuclear Wayne out of Commander Affair, making her a full sister to the 2016 Phyllis Guinness winner Nuclear Affair, slams the field by 9.5 lengths at 8-1 odds. Another Affair stops the clock at 1:19 3/5 of a second for 6.5 furlongs in an awesome tune-up for the Phyllis Guinness on the 25th of July.
Coming straight, I asked her and she responded wonderful. She's only going to get better, and I think day by day she'll get better and better.
Also making headlines Saturday, champion trainer Anthony Baba Nunes with a double as he soars regally atop the trainer standings. His Prince Charles landing Saturday's richest event, the Jamaica $1 million overnight allowance 12th race, as the even money favourite under Dane Nelson in Stefan Narayan Singh's Blue Silks, surging forward here toward the lead on the outside, coming off the final bend.
As they leave the 5/16th and come thundering into the lane, Dunrobin in between horses, Prince Charles attacking on the outside in the Blue Silks, and Prince Charles possibly just the leader. Dunrobin continues to show pluck and fighting on. And Nassau is over on the rail. Nuclear Thunder in between horses and Rassimandial out wide, but Dane Nelson and Prince Charles now begin to edge away from them. A 16th remaining. It's Prince Charles and Dane Nelson is hunting his third win. They're coming up to the line. Wartime closing late. Dane gets it.
Three-time champion jockey Dane Nelson completing a fine triple, fending off Wartime's late burst for Prince Charles to score by 3/4 of a length for a 5th win in his last 8 starts, clocking 1 minute 14 3/5 of a second for the 6-furlong trip. Boasting his now customary rate of better than 1 win per day, Nunes, with 22 victories from 18 race days, says Prince Charles had done enough work during the 3-month COVID-19 shutdown to handle this overnight allowance crowd.
He kept working throughout the process. I mean, he got maybe a 2-week period off, and we put him fully back into training in hopes that racing would start back fairly soon, and he didn't miss a beat.
Meanwhile, racing fans in Jamaica are continuing to embrace the government's green light for a restart following the coronavirus shutdown. And in this Mariah Ramharak report, we hear the promoters' take on how the restart has been.
With approximately 4,000 people directly employed to the horse racing industry and 12,000 indirectly impacted, many are delighted at the opportunity to once again generate a source of income from a sport. Solomon Sharp is the chairman of Supreme Ventures Racing, the local promoters of the sport, and he rates the wagering as robust at the 2 meets since the restart.
The betting has gone very well. The punters have come out and they have reacted positively. It's almost like we picked up where we left off. However, not celebrating too early, because as you know, with what has been going on, the entries has been good. Everybody coming off of the bench, everybody wanted to run, so we had, record over 150 horses per race day and all that kind of thing. So when you get those kind of numbers, it is really a numbers game. When you get those kind of numbers, you will get good betting.
With punters demonstrating a healthy appetite for local racing, the simulcast operations offered by the promoters at their off-track betting parlors have shown a marginal decline. This is currently attributed to the health protocols in place at these facilities, geared towards controlling the spread of COVID-19.
We've seen a tail off in simulcast, but we have some work to do on that area to fix it towards the end of the year. And as you see, we've been making a lot of announcements recently. So hopefully by about September, we're working on some developments, and we'll be making another huge announcement in September.
With fans at the track also required to wear a mask and observe social distancing guidelines, Sharp believes there's still room for improvement in observing the required health protocols.
They've been very good in the lines, lining up for bets, and it's less numbers now. So technically, it's more betting windows per gambler. So they've responded well. So again, I'm a hard marker, so I give a C+, because it's not 100%, it's not where we want to be, but it's certainly not a big negative.
To Trinidad Tobago now, where Santa Rosa Park experienced its long-awaited resumption of thoroughbred horse racing, albeit without fans. The card highlighted by the classy undefeated filly Bella Riva in race 6 over 6 furlongs. Nick Chada picks them up, heading for the home stretch.
Spring Valley takes the lead and the field into the far turn run, 3 furlongs out. Maharaja chasing in second. Bella Riva is a closer third now. There she goes, rallying up on the outside, about the challenge for the lead. And just like that, Bella Riva takes the lead and kicks for home. Just over 400 to run. Bella Riva in front and suddenly opens up by 2 lengths now to Spring Valley in second. Maharaja back running in third. Up on the outside, news flashes fourth. A furlong left to run. Bella Riva Riva showing her stuff here. She's in front by 3 lengths as Newsflash rolls into second. Spring Valley back to third. Fast and Furious running up the rail into fourth. Here's the real deal, Bella Riva. Wow, she continues her win streak and she wins well.
Chased by the 6-1 bet and stablemate Newsflash, the undefeated Bella Riva, the 2019 champion 2-year-old, does it comfortably as the 3-5 favourite under reigning champion jockey Bran Boodram Singh for trainer John O'Brien, clocking 1:12.76, going 6 furlongs for her 5th win in a row. Let's head to the Cura now, where the Irish Derby went off on Saturday. A predictable result because the favourite Santiago won. But how about the trainer Aidan O'Brien sweeping all the top spots? 1, 2, 3 and 4.
They head inside now towards the 2 in the Irish Derby, and it's Tiger Moth on the near side who's trying to pick up now. But on the far side, Santiago has come right through, and it's Santiago from Tiger Moth on the near side. Order of Australia is next, and it's Aidan O'Brien to the 4 in the Derby yet again. Santiago with Tiger Moth trying to challenge over on the near side. They've got away from Order of Australia. Santiago's hanging on in front. Tiger Moth is rallying all the way to the line, but Santiago is going to give Aidan O'Brien a 14th Dubai Duty-Free Irish Derby.
Santiago, as a 2-1 favourite under Shamie Heffernan, works hard for the win over stablemate Tiger Moth, clocking 2:38.17 for the Dubai duty-free 12 furlong run. And with Dawn Patrol 3rd and Order of Australia 4th, trainer Aidan O'Brien sweeps not only a remarkable 14th Irish Derby triumph, but the first 4 finishers were all from his barn. Of course, Anthony Baba Nunes achieved a top 4 sweep in a classic as well last July, his Supreme Soul completing the Triple Crown to win the Jamaica St. Leger ahead of stablemates Tuna Ciliata, Princess Ava and Earn Your Stripes. We've been at the track covering top stories and exciting races in the Sport of Kings. Our next edition will include a review of the Epsom Derby, the great Frankie Dettori riding the favourite English King. So check us out then.